Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It's Motivational Monday. I know y'all were waiting for me to say that. It's Motivational Monday. Good morning, everyone. You have tuned in to the Brave Stars podcast, and I am your host, Janice LaStar Simmons. I am a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. And I'm here to talk to you about breaking the generational curse in my family of high blood pressure and sugar diabetes. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I and my family are going through some things where I lost my niece and her grandmother. This is on my brother's side, my brother's daughter and mother-in-law. We just have to lean into each other and just be brave, because the world doesn't stop for any of us, and my heart goes out to Cindy, because it's her daughter and her mother that she lost in 2 days. It was one on Tuesday, July 11th, and one on Wednesday, the 12th. Daughter first and mother. I love you, Cindy. Be strong. And my brother and my nephew, everyone, that's close and going through it right now. But I just love you guys. Okay, let's start today with our affirmation of meditation, okay? My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. Say it. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. Believe it. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. Be it. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. One more time. My body is healing. It is my divine right to be open to new ways to improve my health. I want you to say this affirmation to yourself today and every day for the next 7 days, okay? And say it as much as you need to in the day, each day, just so you know that your body is continuously healing. That's what God made these bodies to do, heal themselves, and it's your right. to look for other ways to improve your health. Be open to those ways. And God gave us the fruits and the vegetables to heal us. This planet heals us. I mean, think about it. Believe it. Be it. Say it. Okay? And it's Motivational Monday, folks. And I am your host, Janice LaStar Simmons. So I did want to open up, leaving you guys with the National Domestic Violence Hotline number once more. Okay? It's 1-800-799-SAFE. That's 1-800-799-SAFE. 1-800-799-7233. For those of you who may have someone who may need that number, you may have a friend or a relative or yourself. Jot it down, keep it in a safe place, share it, use it, however you may need it, okay? And sometimes we just need to be with family. Sometimes we don't need to talk to them. We just need to be there for them as support. Sometimes when family is going through something, you want to take all of their weight off of them, you know? That's how I get sometimes. I want to take all of their weight off of them. But I'm not God. Only God can remove your burdens. I can help. I can assist if you allow me to. But I can only do but so much. I pray to God I have to be filled back in, you know. I have to have His word poured into me so I can help others. And I love so deep. I want to read this note for you guys, okay? It's a disclaimer. And I'm going to read this disclaimer to you. Please note, the information mentioned within my podcast is for informational purposes only, and it's not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. You should consult your physician or other healthcare practitioner before starting any exercise, especially if you've experienced any discomforts while exercising in the past. You should never disregard professional medical advice, okay? So I just want you guys to be intentional with your health, alrighty? Now, I spoke with you for the past 2 weeks about starting this 30-day challenge. It will be beginning in September, and it's going to be on Facebook. Those of you who have emailed me your interest, I have sent you the information about it, and those of you still interested, just kindly email me at JaniceLSBrave@gmail.com. That's Janice, JENICELS, Brave, BRAVE, @gmail.com, okay? Or you can send me your email address if you're interested in the challenge. You can send me your email address by DMing me on Instagram or YouTube. You can reach me right in the messages on YouTube. Give me your email address and I will shoot you the information for the challenge, okay? Everybody is supposed to be drinking half of their body weight in water on the daily basis. And newbies, I spoke to you about this last week. If you weighed 100 pounds, then you would be drinking 50 fluid ounces of water on the daily basis. Now, I know some of you are still trying to get to that, but this is the second week, so you should be there, almost all the way there, if not there. But just break it down into big bottles of water, you know, whatever your body weight is. The biggest bottle of water that I usually drink is the 33.8 fluid ounce bottle. In the morning time, I start with a 16 fluid ounce. I leave that upstairs with me. Take my medication with it. I'm still on my high blood pressure medication, and I take that. And then I finish that bottle, and I drink 2 more bottles of the 33.8 fluid ounce bottles, and then I'll have another 16 ounce bottle. Now, I continue to drink water throughout the day. That's really my only beverage. That's not really a beverage, but that's what I drink, water. I'll do tea. I'll add tea in there from time to time. Coffee if needed in the morning. Today is one of them days I probably should have made a cup of coffee before starting. But anyway, I like water now. I didn't used to, but I do now. I love my water now. And it's Motivational Monday. I have God's inner joy in me. I love me some Lord. And I like sharing that with you guys. If you're on the same page, you understand, you know. If you're not, you may not want to hear any more about that. And it's your choice, you know. We make our own choices. And I have no problem with you guys making your own choice. So I did give you guys 15 heart healthy foods. In case you didn't make your shopping list last week, you can make your shopping list this week. It's oatmeal, soy, dark chocolate, green tea, coffee, avocado, tomatoes, red wine, legumes, salmon, leafy greens, walnuts and almonds, berries, garlic, and fruit. Okay, those fruits consisted of, it was bananas, papayas, and cantaloupe. That was the 3 fruits. Okay. Anywho, let me see something. And they were saying don't eat a high carbohydrate diet because that causes issues with insulin intake and blood pressure. But it's Motivational Monday, folks. And I hope everyone is doing good today. Happy that they woke up this morning. I'm happy. I'm glad to be one of the life of the living. But anywho, it's Motivational Monday. Right. And I told y'all too about 5 vegetables that you can plant in July that you can grow on your own, you know. And I mentioned leafy greens, beans, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, and carrots. Okay. Now, these plants, they say, actually thrive even when planted in June and July. Leafy greens like kale and spinach, they grow fast and they can be harvested earlier as a microgreens. Like, you don't have to wait until they get huge. You can, you know, harvest them earlier than that. They're ready to eat whenever. That's what it is. And then there's beans. They thrive in warm soil and in the heat of the summer. And they will be ready to eat by fall, which is a good thing. Brussels sprouts. They can be planted as late as July for harvesting in the fall. Cucumbers, they grow quickly and can be planted almost anywhere in the country throughout July. Carrots can be planted through mid-July in the northern part of the U.S. Just make sure to cover them with mulch before the first freeze. So that's what they're saying about those 5 vegetables: leafy greens, beans, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers, and carrots. Okay, I left you guys with 2 action steps. And in your action steps, you are going to be looking in the mirror and telling yourself 3 things that you like or love about yourself, and then explaining to yourself why you appreciated those things that you liked or loved about yourself. So I just want you guys to become more in tune and in love with who you are, because when you love yourself, other people see that, and it helps boost your confidence, and it helps you attract the right people. I mean, I know most of you are married. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about attracting positive relationships with the people who are already in your life, you know? Because you love better. You can love other people better when you love yourself more. That's all I'm saying. And that was the 1 action step. The other action step was that you were going to be fasting with fruits and vegetables 1 day out of the week. And me, I do fruits in the morning time. I start with me a bowl of fruit. I choose whatever fruits, like, what was it? I had cut up a mango, some strawberries, and 2 nectars. I mix whatever fruit I feel, honey. That's just who I am. But I cut those up together. I made a big jar of it. I say jar. It's Tupperware glass, like rectangular shaped thing, you know, bowl with the lids. So I scoop out a little bit. That's breakfast. Put that back in the refrigerator. I turn around, I had me some vegetables, well, salad. I had a salad that consists, because I added to my fruit bowl, I added some avocado, and I added some avocado, because avocado is a fruit, you guys, just in case you didn't know. I added it to my fruit bowl. I added some avocado to my lettuce, and what did I have? I had lettuce, I had onions, I had some carrots, I had the avocado and cucumber. That's what I had. And then I had some more of my fruit, like just as a snack before I was making my dinner. And I didn't add avocado then. I just kept it sweet, but just the fruit that was in there, the strawberries, the nectars. I say nectars, it's nectarines. That's what it is. I'm sorry. And the mango. And it was good. I mean, it's filling enough for me. I eat out of a bowl because I'm watching my weight. I do want to go down a little more. And I love me. I do. And I want you guys to love yourselves as well. You know, when you start improving on yourself, you start admiring and seeing the things that are good about you, and not just the things that, you know, not just your flaws. Because a lot of people, they notice their flaws about themselves before they notice anything. And they're quick to share those flaws with other people, you know, downing themselves. That's not what we're about. This is a safe haven. It's all about improving ourselves and knowing that we love ourselves. And we're doing this to be, not because we don't like who we are, but because we want to be our healthiest, best self. Okay? That's what this is about. But anyway, it's Motivational Monday. And I want you guys to continue drinking half of your body weight in water. Continue adding all of those vegetables in. My newbies, you are to continue drinking you know, half their body weight in water. You're eating leafy vegetables. You are, right, you're adding leafy vegetables to your diet. You're adding green vegetables to your diet. And you're keeping up with these action steps, you know? So I'll give it a hand to give a hand to my newbies. I have 3 groups that I always tell you guys about. I have my beginners, I have my intermediates, and I have my, I'm not going to call you guys experts this time, but I have my advanced group, okay? And everyone is at a different level where they're doing what they have to do, you know? Now, my newbies, I was just talking to you guys, or I should say my beginners, because you guys are in the same like category. Some of you have boosted up to become intermediates because you're really doing things. You're exercising now. You're active, I should say. You're walking around the tables. You're ready for the jumping jacks for those of you who can do jumping jacks. You're doing 30 jumping jacks in the morning. You do your stretches before you try any exercise. And of course, if you can't do any of this stuff, that's quite all right. Continue to do your walking. And you can probably stretch a little bit if you want. I bought me a jump rope with a counter on it. It has a counter on the handles. So I'm doing that and adding that in. So I just, you know, I'm doing it for me. I'm not asking you guys to do that. It's just something I wanted to do for me. So, you know, you guys can do what it is that works best for you in your environment. If you can walk around the block and it's safe to do so, walk around your block. Walk around a couple of blocks. Walk for at least 15 minutes. Really, you should be walking for, they said, 23 minutes per day. That's getting active, getting yourself some energy. I mean, yeah, getting yourself some exercise in for the day, and exercising, they said 120 minutes per week. So anywhere between exercise or walking 23 minutes a day, that will get you in there for the exercise amount that they're saying you should have per week. Squats, we do squats. This is my group that can do these things. We do squats. We're doing 50 squats now, okay? It's going to be 20 squats with your legs at shoulder width, 10 squats with your legs closed, and then another 20 squats with your legs at shoulder width, open at shoulder width. And this is to tighten up some of them areas down there, you know what I mean? You want a bigger butt or a lifted butt, you got to do your squats. And I'm only talking to the people who are capable of doing these things, okay? Don't hurt yourself trying to do what you can't do. But anyway, and we're trying to get rid of these arms, make these arms a little tighter. So in the process of doing that, we're lifting hand weights or water bottles, depending on what it is you have access to. We're just trying to be our healthiest, best selves. You can do 20 for each arm, 20 over your head. You can do 20 under. You know, like when I say under, I mean like lean forward. And it's for your tricep like this, you know, but you're leaning forward for that. You really can't do that in this sitting position, but 20, both sides. You can add in 5 or 10 more per week as you go along. You know, I believe now I'm talking to my advanced people. But we already started these things. It was a minute ago, but we started them. And we're continuing them. They may not be mentioned every segment, but it's something that you're supposed to be continuing to do, okay? We want to add in, not take away from. So, it's Motivational Monday. And I just want to let you guys know that you can listen in on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And there's also, what is it? Good Pods. That's on Google. And, there's a couple of sites, I'm telling you, that have the podcast on there. Just type it in. If you have a different site that is free to you or you choose to use more frequently than the ones I've mentioned, type in Brave Stars, Starrz, and see if it comes up. If it doesn't, let me know what the name of that site is, and I can get it added in. Okay. I want everybody to have a wonderful, motivated Monday. Be motivated. Look forward to Mondays, guys. Look forward to Mondays and know that it's a healthy day. This is the first day of the rest of your life. We're getting in this healthy journey. So I want all of you to have a wonderful, motivational Monday. I just love talking to you guys. You know that? I love you guys. I always look forward to talking to y'all. And just keep your head up, keep your head up. My plate is heavy, but I'm leaning on God for this one. I got to lean on God for this one. And I need more of Him to pour into me so I can help my family in ways that they should need me, Keep smiling. All right. I love you guys. I love you. I miss you and I care. Remember, we want to say that to each other so we help each other to feel good. I love you. I miss you and I care. Someone needs to hear that today. So let them know, I love talking to you guys. Later, Gator.